Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all of you. I'm the director of KPJ Healthcare. My name is Zahira binti Zakaria. So we are here today to discuss about the strategy that would be implemented to expand the KPJ business in future and propose a financial strategy that should be implemented in funding strategy move. As you all as known, we are going to use SWOT analysis model in our discussion. Moreover, we choose medical tourism for expanding KPJ business because get potential. So, I want to pass to other presenter to explain more with our point.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Syamil bin Muhammad Suhaimi S44998. Today I want to tell about the strength of KPJ. Firstly, they have a best quality service. Why I tell KPJ have a best quality service? Firstly, the cost of treatment is affordable for tourism. That's why tourism come to KPJ. Besides that, the waiting time to do a treatment is a short time, so the tourism does not need to wait a long time to do a treatment at KPJ. Secondly, Malaysia is tourism destination. Besides they come to Malaysia to holiday, they also come to Malaysia and go to KPJ to do a treatment. Is it because the treatment, when the treatment at Malaysia, the visa is extend to 30 till 90 days if the treatment at Malaysia, and they come to KPJ, this is will be the strength of the KPJ. And another strength for KPJ is they come to KPJ is it because the politic situation at Malaysia is stable. Besides that, they come to Malaysia and go to KPJ is because the minimal language barrier. Is it easy to they communicate with the doctor and staff at KPJ? Next.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nona Ziatul Ayu Nazira binti Muhammad Najib and my metric number is S45844. Okay, today I will explain about the weakness of KPJ Healthcare Berhad. We got two, which are global economic downturn and lack of information technology. Okay, first of all, we go to the global economic downturn. Okay, economic downturn is a general slowdown in economic activity over a sustained period of time. It is due to the nation's trade and investment linkage with countries affected by the crisis. Global economic downturn can affect medical tourism as the demand for KPJ's hospital service could be expected to decrease. Okay, for example, nowadays we can see how pandemic of COVID-19 has affected global economy and tourism sector. We can see that people are not allowed to travel from a country to another country. So, nowadays customer disposable income and purchasing power will be decreased as economic is not performing well. During this, they may try to cut down some expenses instead of choosing a best healthcare provider. They are now, which is price sensitive, will more prefer on something that will cut their budgets. Okay, for the second weakness is lack of information technology. During the globalization, we all of us know that information technology is an important things. Okay, KPJ Clinical Information System is not available at every KPJ hospitals, which can slow down the operation of those without it. KPJ should have it at every of their hospitals to help them to enhance in the internal process. Other than that, they can get the necessary or the latest information faster and easy, and the information is always updated by using internet. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Asha binti Muhammad Noor and my magic number is S46440. So I will proceed with the opportunity of SWOT analysis for KPJ Healthcare Berhad in expanding their business in medical tourism sector. And here, there are two opportunities that I found for the KPJ Berhad to expand their business and get more profit in medical tourism sector. The first one is development of other areas in ASEAN countries has strengthened the integration of healthcare service. The example is the implementation of visa exemption for intra-ASEAN travel by ASEAN nationals had reduced the hassle of cross-border traveling. The liberalization air travel within the region had reduced the cost of air travel, so that it will give good opportunity to KPJ Healthcare to expand in medical tourism sector, and as we know that 85 to 90% of patients was from the ASEAN countries. So it will give a brighter future for KPJ Healthcare in expanding their business and get more profit. The second one is Malaysian government had recognized the medical tourism as a strategic tourism sector with the setup of Malaysia Healthcare Travel Council (MHTC) for promoting growth in medical sector. KPJ Healthcare Berhad can take this opportunity to expand more, as nowadays MHTC is actively expanding the country's medical tourism market base with targeting more international patients. They are also looking to set up strong market ties with the members countries of ASEAN and countries in the Middle East. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Aisha, for the explanation. My name is Ku Chiayin with matrix number S46052. Next, I will proceed with the trade of KPJ Healthcare. There are two trades which include late established for medical tourism compared with other countries, and the second trade would be the hassle of cross-border with expensive flight travel. For late established for medical tourism, Malaysia was actually lag behind neighboring countries such as Singapore and Thailand, which means that the competitive ability of KPJ Healthcare performance is low compared to other countries. However, KPJ Healthcare could try to provide more lower price to the customer as Malaysia is doing promotion for medical tourism sector for the last decade. The lower price set by KPJ Healthcare sure will help to attract and expand the customer range and increase the competitive ability to against neighboring countries. Next trip will be the hassle of cross-border with expensive flight travel. Medical tourism always include the rigid procedure of cross-border with expensive cost of air, which cause hassle to customer. Customer might become impatient for variety of hassle such as implementation of visa, language barrier, and so on. Therefore, I suggest that KPJ Healthcare cooperate with the integration of healthcare service in Asian countries and flight service. This is because it will help to reduce the hassle of cross-border traveling by implementation the visa exemption and also reduce the cost of traveling and better flight service. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will proceed with financial strategy. There are three, which are joint venture with international companies, asset injection into Al-Aqarid, and establishing KPJ in franchising. First, joint venture with international companies such as from Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, and any other countries. Expansion plan will support KPJ for a long-term growth. Second, the strategy that we propose to KPJ is to establishing their line of franchising. Franchising will increase the business success because the KPJ branding is already all over the Malaysia. KPJ is already an established name of good service that may already enjoy widespread brand name recognition. KPJ may offer franchising to open at Sabah and Sarawak because there is none of KPJ service there. Last but not least, the strategic asset injection into Al-Aqarri allow KPJ to unlock its asset value and eat up its cash flow to fund new hospital development and acquisition. Moreover, KPJ asset injection were used to reduce gearing, to cut interest costs, fund working capital, capital expenditure, implement strategy expansion and other development. Okay, that's all from us.